Hello everyone, good morning. Oh, I probably look like a wreck today. I don't know if you've seen some of my other videos, but if you're watching this, I am currently sleeping in my quilt room, trying to get away from sickness. So honey over there tested, so yeah, he's not well. And so I am in my room. I just woke up. It's super early. I guess, when I'm in my own room, I go to the bathroom to like kind of freshen up a little. And I just literally just got from my little cot from over there and walked over here. It's a little tight. My son came in last night and said, Mom, you should just sleep in. Everybody has this obsession with me to sleep in the living room where there's a pull-out couch. There is a mattress, an air mattress that is probably a little bit comfier to sleep in. But I want my own little space with a door on it. And my sewing room is going to be it with this cot. So I just basically rolled out of bed, made my bed, and came over here. So I, believe it or not, I know that some of you say I make a quilt a day. It seems that way sometimes, right? And sometimes I do wonder if I do or not. Some quilts are easier than others. I will say that when I make a 3-yard quilt, the Fabric Cafe with the Fabric Cafe books, I can make those. I can make 2 of those tops in a day. They're very easy to follow. I have made 2 tops in a day. But I'm slowing down. I am just tired and whatnot. I'm hoping I have not gotten anything. I've already had COVID twice in the last, I had it in September and for Christmas. So I definitely do not want it again in such a short amount of time. But it definitely is popping here in our community. Everybody has got it, it seems, again. So my honey has never had it. I think this would be his first time, but he had never had it before. So I discussed that I would be making this better together. Unfortunately, I cannot give you any measurements as it's not my pattern. It was in my Cupid box last month when I opened it up. And Valentine's is just this week. So, it kind of stinks because all Christmas I was quarantined away from everybody during the holidays. Not great. Now it's Valentine's Day and I'm probably going to be quarantined from my honey. Oh, well, what can we do? I don't want to get it again. So last night I did go ahead and worked on this again. I worked on it already one day and I got all of these done and didn't get far at all with anything else. I'm over here staring at the quilt that I need to quilt for the Pass It Forward. I thought I'd do that yesterday and I just came home kind of wiped out. So I'm not pushing anything. I've taken tests. Oh my God, I've been taking tests every day because I don't want anybody to get it. And I don't feel like, being that I've had COVID now twice this short amount of time and once way back in the day, I know once I get certain things, and I know I don't have any symptom now that tells me that I had COVID. Last time in September, I said, I have COVID. I don't care what these tests, because my test tested negative all the time, negative. And I'm like, no, I feel like I had COVID because it was like what I felt like before. And then I was getting progressively worse, and like my honey drove me to the emergent care in September, and he's like, then you have pneumonia or something else. So when we went, sure enough, she's like, no, you have COVID. I said, I knew it. So I don't feel like I have COVID at this moment, but I am tired. I am tired. And there's other things going around. We've got the flu. We have, oh my God, RSV. I mean, there's everything. When you work in a school, it's like a petri dish of all kinds of viruses. Viruses we probably don't even have names for. But anyway, you didn't come here to hear me on my early morning rant. You came here so that we can work on this together, better together, so we can work on it together. So the first thing I'm going to do is, I don't even know why I had this basket like that. I put all my pieces in this. I was cleaning up last week and I found this in my closet on the way top when I was pulling down some paints, and I was like, oh, I may be able to use this to put pieces in parts. And you know what? It worked out great. It worked out great. So I have that going. So I'm going to pull this out, being that this is probably a lot more complicated than a 3-yard or 5-yard quilt. You actually have to pay attention to what you're doing. So the first thing that they have you do is not these hearts, even though I pulled everything out to do that. We'll put that aside. Is to take fabric B. So now I'm coming in here. I have everything listed. My nose is it. There we go. Fabric B. And I'm going to take a fabric G. So I've got that. A fabric B and a fabric G. And take my trusty, my chair's creaking. I'm going to have to put some oil on it. All right. Whoops, there everything goes. I feel like everything's a little disheveled. It's not. It's just a feeling. All right. So I'm going to take my fabric G and I am going to go ahead and draw a line. That's the first step. Now we are going, I'm just going to put this down here. Now we are going to take our fabric B, and this is for basically, this tutorial is basically for the folks who have this pattern, because it is an exclusive pattern by Fat Quarter Shop. I do know there's resale places you can go and buy patterns. So now, oh, what am I doing? I'm doing it wrong already. See, maybe it is too early in the morning. It shouldn't be. I mean, I know. I drew the line and I'm so used to sewing on both sides of the lines. No, we're just actually sewing on the actual line. So let's go back and sew on the actual line. It's a good thing I just caught that. I don't edit and I have to put my needle in the center. So here we go. We are going in the actual line, and we are going to cut a 1/4 inch away from that line on one of the sides. And we are going to get rid of that. So I see I have all my little pieces in here, which came in the Sew Sampler box for the kiddos to play with. And we are going to, okay, so this is the blue of the, yep. So we are going to take this red square and we are going to press it, believe it or not, to the white. To the white. Right here. Just like this. Take that and press it to the white. If you have a clapper, you can stick your clapper on there. I left my other clapper. I have about 5 clappers and I left my other one over there. So we take this and then you would make sure it measures what it's supposed to measure. So let's do that. And it is perfect. So we don't need to do anything with it. It measures correctly. All right. It's always good to double check. I find things go easier that way. Now that I double checked what it's supposed to be, you're going to take this same, here we go. We're going to take this same red and you're going to point the red towards that way. And you're going to use a letter, oops. You're going to use a letter L. And I go into my, and I have marked all these with little baby Post-it notes. I actually have letters. I mean, I don't know. I have sheets and sheets of letters. I need to pull them out. It's probably better than this. And now I'm going to go ahead and put that on the edge of that red one right there. And also, now it tells you to draw the line, but I'm actually going to be using my mat, and this is a So Steady glider mat. I'm in the talks with the folks who make this mat right now. It's been a busy week. I have to get back to emails and stuff. Let's see. So, oops, I haven't. So now I have this, and we are going to press the white back onto the dark. And I would have that, and I come in, lift this flap, and cut a 1/4 inch. Now we have a little leg, and we'll put that leg aside. Next step that we are going to do is the birdie's body. So here we go. I have my little red one, and we are going to put the letter H, square, and this one is, what letter is this? And this is my letter A square. So this is A and H, and I'm going to put it onto my right side, and I again will sew a line from one side of the I'm going to draw, listen to me. I'm going to sew a diagonal line from this tip down to the other tip. And this will be pressed in. So we're going to press this towards the dark. I have a little iron station right here that I created because I can't get to my big iron station, and I have no room to put my ironing board. And now I'm going to come in here and cut a 1/4 inch. And I got to bring those to school today because they're making Valentines for the seniors, and I bet you they like to glue some of those. Everything in that bucket, all my cutoffs happen to be like Valentine's fabrics. So I put the H in. So this is the H, and this is the back. I know you guys like to see the back for pressing. And now we are going to do 3 letters. We're going to take an N right here. Whoops, one of them went flying. We're going to take an N and put that on this side. And you know what? I'm going to put all of them on, and we are going to do that. I'm going to use my little glue stick here. I'm just going to put a little bit in the corner and dab a little bit, and that's just to keep it on there. And then if I fold it, yeah, that's how it. And then I'm going to take an L, and that's my last L. And I'm going to put the L goes on this side. Again, a little dabby dab of glue. And let's see. I want to audition the fabric. My fabric has hearts on it, and I want to audition which way I want the hearts to go. Even my white fabric is a white on white with hearts. So I put the, what did I put? The, oh, I'm looking here. The H, the N, the L, and now the J. So I'm going to take a J piece. Oh, I have plenty. And I'm going to take the J piece, and I'm going to do the same. I want to make sure, here it goes. So now I just put a little dab in the corner here. I actually have Eileen's basting glue somewhere in that. I have this like a little rotary thing here, if you could see it going. But I can't find it right this second. I don't know where it went. So we'll go with this. It's fine. Now, so I have, again, N on the left top, L on the left bottom, and J on the bottom right. Now I'm going to use my sew slider, Sew Steady. It has a center thing, or if you guys have this kind of diagonal seam tape, you can use that, which I have also here to extend that line. Or you can do it the good old-fashioned way, and it is the most accurate, which is to draw a line. Now here we go. We're gonna sew. And I'm just gonna come here and sew this side. And I'm gonna come down and sew on this side. And now let's see, all the pressing is everything. This is going to be pressed out, and the bottom two, no, here we go. This is going to be like that. This is going to be pressed out, and then the bottom two pressed in. So now I already made most of this because I did do it last night. So here we go. We have that starting to look like a little birdie. Birdie once told me. All right, so we are going to cut all the way. This would be this way. Here we go. And then this is what it would look on the back. It's already, I've only been up for about an hour and not sewing that long, and I already got to go from sewing, but let's see if we can get this little body going. So now I have the legs, I have the body. Let me make sure I have the body where it's supposed to be, like that. Yes, and this. Because I got to go and take care of chickens shortly. So now I'm going to need an F, and I am going to need an M. An M, where are you, M's? Here you are. Now for this, I will use my sandpaper board here. And I will draw a line because I need to sew on both sides of that line. This just helps from fabric shifting. And I'm going to take these guys and put this here, line everything up, move my needle to 1/4 of an inch. And here we go. So now I'm going in. We have now done 2 of these little teeny tiny little feet. These are going to be the feet and the beaks. I will be cutting these in half. And let's see, how will these go? These will be pressed to, okay, we're going to say we're going to press them to the dark side. Believe it or not, it tells you in the pink fabric, but not on the red fabric. So when you see the unveiling on the other side of this camera, because I try to do what Julia Child did, which was try to make most of it so that I can instantly pop it out. These are tiny. Now I forgot what I was going with. Wow, this morning I am just on it. Yeah, it doesn't tell me what. So I'm pressing it towards that. We're going to then trim these to what they're supposed to be trimmed to, which I can't discuss. And I worked on these last night. That's probably where I was going with this. So these definitely have to be trimmed down. The other one measured correctly. These do not. So you are making 4 of these, but in actuality, you only need 3. So I am using my ruler. This happens to be a Cute Cuts ruler. It's probably best to use a ruler with a diagonal line going, like a square one. But I'm just using this because it's what I have. And then I'm coming in and squaring this. There we go. To, yes, to what it's supposed to be. 2, and then this other one, I'm just going to stick in there because we don't need it. And we are going to get the birdie done here. The red little birdie. This is kind of a cute pattern. Oh, now I know what I was going with this. So you're going to notice when I unveil it that I don't have all the fabrics that they call for. So these, I don't throw these in the trash. They go into this bag I have, and then I make doggy beds with that. Well, I shouldn't say doggy, kitties, whatever, pet beds with them. But they use a lot of different prints, and I thought for me it was a waste to cut up all those fabrics. And there's never a waste. Believe me, the way they have it set is gorgeous. But I want to use, I don't want to have all these scraps. I really don't. On my mission this year, and I've been starting it last year, and it's great, is like making an after quilt, just doing a project and using up those pieces right away, if I possibly can. I mean, sometimes it just doesn't work that way. And so I chose to cut my fabric more efficiently, which meant using less layer cake pieces, but getting the most use out of each layer cake piece, which I will show you later or in another video. Because I did that, I had a large amount of extra 10-inch pieces, which I'm using for another project. So just saying, mine is not going to look just like theirs, but I was very frugal or economical with my fabric. So I have less fabric choices in there, I guess we'll say. So now we have to use these little half square triangles, and I'm going to grab my bucket here, and here, we'll put this here. So I need now to make the beak, I need, let's see, one of these, an R, let's see, a piece, R, here's R, and I'm going to take R, and R goes this way. Can you see that? Here, maybe put it on here so you can see. R is on the top, our beak is here, and then a letter P, and a letter P is right here. Should save all these little pieces, and that goes there. So now I'm going to take these 3 pieces and put them together. And they're teeny tiny little pieces. No joke, they're tiny. As a matter of fact, they're so tiny and slippery, I'm going to stick a pen in it. Yep. It's going to need a pen. My hands are klutzy today. And we're going to do that. And we are going to press the white up away from the beak. And we are going to put this part down here. Again, it's little. I'm sticking a pin at the bottom just to kind of keep the pieces together. You don't have to. I don't know why my hands are feeling full, so inflammation must be high in my body today is all I can say. I can really feel it when I'm having my autoimmune issues. So here we go. And now we are going to press this down away again from the beak. And we have this piece right now. So we are going to take our beak piece and we are going to, oh wait, our beak piece, you know what? I did the beak piece wrong. Okay, seam rip time. I was looking at the pink birdie and I needed, is there any way I could salvage this? No, there's no way I could salvage this. So this is like if I was doing this live, but I'm not live. Yeah, good morning to me. Alrighty then, so we are going to use Jack here for a second. See, I'm not perfect either. I make mistakes, and it's okay. It's okay not to be perfect. I give everybody permission not to be perfect if someone hasn't given you permission. So being that this is the red bird, I actually have to sew this on top. It's a good thing I'm looking. I should have blocked off the pink picture. All right, so we're on a good mission now. Here we go. So we're going to do that. And now I should press in between, but I'm not. It's okay. This is starting to become a long video, I'm noticing, but we got to get this bird done. So we are going to press away from the beak again. And here we go. Now it's right. Now I can do something about it. So I had the little tiny triangle goes to the left and my beak is to the left. And I come in here and I am going to pin here because this calls for pinning right now. This is probably the most you're going to see me pin because I'm trying to get things lined up. Here we go. And now we're going to sew this. My pins are far away. That's why I let that one go. But this one isn't, so I have to pull that one out. And now we have the birdie. And we are going to press this. And it doesn't tell you how to press the birdie. We're just going to go with that. We're going to press it in. I'm actually surprised. She's normally very good at pressing directions for this, and I don't see it on here. So now here we go. We have this part. The birdie's taking shape, right? So cute. And now we have the tail. So the tail's going to come here. I'm looking at my stuff really carefully, and I am going to put a T on the top. T goes on the top here. Right? Yep, the T goes on the top. So we're going to put that next. And then we have the eye. And we're going to press this up. And we're going to find our eye. And put the eye right here. And 1/4 inch. I'm using a 1/4 inch in case if I didn't say that. lot of little pieces. A lot of little pieces. But in the end, it's going to be so worth it. I promise you. So here you go. The eye is on there. And now we are putting, oh, please tell me I did this right. Yes, I should have. And now we are going to pin. Everything is matching beautifully. Let's see as far as when I'm pinning. And now we are going to put the tail part, and let's see what happens when I do that. It's fine. It's a little, there we go. That's gonna bother me. I thought I could handle it. I did. I thought I could, it's fine. It is off. It is off. I'm not sure why it's off. We are going to visit why it may be off. So for these little pieces, you know what? Oh, no, I don't know where my electric trimmer is. I have to find it. So we're gonna just come in here carefully and rip. So I'm going to investigate here. My pink one came out fine. Let's see. We're going to put this here. And I seem to think that these have to butt just a little bit. Is that it? Hold on. Okay, let's see. I'm going to put that there. That pin there, and look. So no, this has to go down a smidge. Okay, Kimberly Jolly, there's got to be, here we go, maybe this is it right here. And this is what I do. I just test it out with a pin and flip it back and see how it would look. It needs to go down just a hair more. Just a hair more. And it's still lining up, so go figure. I don't know. Maybe it was when I sewed it. Oops. Did that wrong. Yes, okay. Not sure. Everything, look at that. It's perfect on the top. Maybe it was my machine slipped a little in that spot. We're gonna go for it again. You do not have to be this precise like I am. It totally may not bother you. It really probably shouldn't have bothered me at all. But I have to be happy with it, right? Because it's my quilt. You can, yes, much better. Okay. This line now is like one cohesive line. So there's my birdie. It's getting cute. Next now is my Q piece. And 2 of these. And I want to make sure that my feet are going correctly. They should be going like that. And then I need an O piece to go here. So how I'm going to tackle this is I'm actually going to take the 2 teensy little half square triangles, in which my fingers feel so klutzy with today. That. So yesterday, just a little story, as it's 34 minutes in, I came home to check on hubby during my lunch, during my lunch period, and make sure he had lunch and all kinds of other stuff. And I live very close to where I work. And it was so beautiful outside. It was 55 degrees. And at one point, I think my car said 56. Did I do this right? Yes. And I came home and I was using my my all-wheel drive car, right? Because it's winter. I have my fun car, not packed up, but parked for the winter, okay? It's a Mustang convertible. It's parked. It was my daddy's car. He loved that car, and I loved it too. So it's my car now, and I started that up. Normally, when I start the car up after winter, I need to jump it or something. Boy, that car just started up. Those horsies just were going. Oh, I love that sound. And yep, I drove the Mustang back to school with all the windows open, all in its glory. It was a good day yesterday. So now that I have this, just double checking everything here. So this is the little opening for like where the legs would be coming out of. So that's what I do. I'm looking to line this up and center that right there. Oh, that is not centering right. What did I do? Wow, I had no problems yesterday. What is going on here? Oh, I have to center them all the way over. Gotcha. Let me put this at the end. And let me see. It's easier to check it out now than, yes, it works. I don't know what I was doing. Part of me wonders if I'm still asleep today, because I was doing this last night, and I thought I was doing this drowsy last night because I was tired. And here we go. But I kind of want to get this wall hanging done today. It's kind of my mission, and I wanted to bring you on with me listen to me. Bring you with me on my adventure or journey. Here we go. Look at those little feet. So cute. Oh my goodness, they're so cute. They're chicken-esque, but they're not. They look like little chickadees. That's what they look like. Little chickadees. There we go. And we have our little birdie. It's a birdie, not a chickadee, but it's a birdie. So now I will be over here, and we will, well, no, I'm not going to unveil it yet. Let's go to the next thing in this super long video. Let's do the heart. You know what? No, hearts. I will do another video on hearts. We'll do this. So now I just have to make sure to trim this to size. And I am going to whip you over. Ready? Here we go. Sorry if that was too fast. And here we go. This is my red one. And the lovebirds, whoops, the lovebirds are going to meet and kiss right there. That's so super sweet. So I have now my birdies placed, and I have done my corner 3 of my corner hearts, and most of my regular hearts I will bring you on that journey on another video. Please, everyone, take care of yourself. Yes, I should be taking that advice too. Take care of yourself. Pass it forward. If you like my channel, please like, subscribe, and share. I appreciate you all, and have a fantastic day. Bye.